The good news is the world has vast resources of clean-burning natural gas. The bad news, say some conservationists, is that extracting it may be hazardous to the environment. Natural gas burns cleaner than petroleum products like diesel or gasoline, and proponents believe it's an economically viable alternative to oil, lower cost and lower greenhouse gas emissions. But says Kevin Book of ClearView Energy Partners, at this point, it should not be viewed as a replacement to oil.
And the main reason is we have so many petroleum-dependent vehicles and, frankly, manufacturing facilities the world over. No one's going to mothball them right away. If you go out 10, 20, 30 years, you start to see a different evolution. It's getting harder and more expensive to find oil in the size and continuity and quality that we've been accustomed to using it. And it's getting easier to find natural gas. And so the natural conclusion is that gas as a share of energy should rise. But to pretend that it's a savior is to overlook the many problems.
Perception is just one of those hurdles. Although environmentalists concede that natural gas burns cleaner than other fossil fuels, getting to it, they say, is dirty business. Emily Worth is with Food and Water Watch.
There are a number of issues with the air quality effects of this practice. It releases methane as well as benzene and other carcinogenic chemicals. And methane is a greenhouse gas. And so it's actually 21 times more powerful than carbon dioxide. Fracking for natural gas, which many people believe is actually to help avoid the serious impacts of climate change, and it's known to be a cleaner than oil or diesel, actually will be contributing to climate change.
Hydraulic fracturing is often referred to as fracking and is the subject of a recent film that alleges the process caused methane to leak into a Colorado man's drinking well. But Dan Whitten of the American Natural Gas Alliance challenges those claims.
In fact, Colorado regulators found the claims in Gasland to be so egregious that they issued a statement doing a point-by-point rebuttal of some of the film's conclusions. There's been numerous people who've looked at the hydraulic fracturing process. Lisa Jackson, the EPA administrator, several other federal regulators, all of them have said that there is no evidence that hydraulic fracturing itself has caused contamination of the water supplies.
Whitten adds that there's no benefit to the natural gas industry if there are environmental or safety problems in production. He says gas companies take extensive safety measures to drill for natural gas more than 1.5 kilometers below the Earth's surface.
There are multiple layers of concrete and cement that encases the well itself. And so when the drilling takes place, when the hydraulic fracturing takes place, the water supplies are isolated from the area where the natural gas production is taking place.
Thanks to recent innovations in horizontal drilling and fracking, the United States has surpassed Russia as the world's largest producer of natural gas, although Russia has the world's largest reserves. But more and more countries are starting to realize their own potential for natural gas production, and that has Food and Water Watch's Emily Worth concerned.
The issue is that multinational companies are now aggressively investing in shale. It's been named a game changer, and they're calling it the shale gas revolution.
Across the globe, natural gas accounts for a little more than 20% of total energy. Oil and coal are still primary sources of power. But an abundance of natural gas could change that balance, especially if more vehicles begin using compressed natural gas. Pakistan has the largest number of compressed natural gas vehicles on the road, 2.7 million. The number of CNG vehicles in the U.S., however, is only about 110,000. That's okay with Kevin Book, though, because he says there are better uses for natural gas.
And natural gas in power plants is about a 10-to-1 carbon bang for your investment buck compared to vehicles. You have a much bigger displacement effect.
But despite what many see as natural gas's benefits as a low-cost, cleaner energy, the debate continues over how to extract it. Earlier this year, President Obama asked for recommendations on how to improve the safety and environmental performance of hydraulic fracturing. A final report from the U.S. Energy Department's Natural Gas Subcommittee is expected in November. Rebecca Ward, VOA News.